Shalom, shalom, all praise, honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Lakaha, Kadash, and Abuhana to the eldering apostle of Great Mason, who do well, a peace, blessing, and salutation to you, Akim, who are pushing these truths, the four winds of the heaven, be on the forefront of this spiritual, to make sure Jerusalem is established as a praise on yes again, as in the days of old. So it is a prophecy, and the prophecy, and the prophecy concerning the algorithm of the 3, which come to you through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And in today's lesson, we are going to look between these two nations, man, between these two houses, in which there's a major chess piece to bring about end-time prophecy. And over here, I'm speaking about the Amalek and the Ishmael. See, if you really precept the Bible and you articulate the scripture telling you the list of the flock shall draw them out. You see, and through the process of elimination, our elders, the apostles over here in Great Mason, they came into a conclusion that the list of the flock, it was talking about Amalek. And if you put the precept together and you go to 2nd Ezra 15, starting at verse 28, you see, it will be the list of the flock against the Ishmael. So two houses, man. The list of the flock, which means Amalek, who come from the nation of Esau-Edom, and the Ishmael, man. You see, these two nations, man, they will draw every nation into this big war. You see, every nation into this big war. You see, and these are two chess piece over here, man. And in this recent news, I have like two news here. The Lord is using Ishmael to checkmate Amalek over there in the Middle East, because when you go over the past few years, man, Amalek was very proud about his, what you call the Iron Dome defense missiles. Even if you go and examine the war which happened between Hamas and Amalek, Amalek was very proud about his defense missiles, man. But right now, man, Ishmael also is leveling up. Ishmael is leveling up to catch up with Amalek. That's where, man, all hell will break loose, because Amalek, he don't wanna be in the same level with Ishmael. As you know, man, Ishmael is a very wild man. If Ishmael be on the same level with Amalek, Ishmael will call on what we call a jihad, or what we call the whole war, you see, to reclaim Jerusalem, as they did during the, I think it was the 14th or 15th century, where the Ottoman Empire, they captured Jerusalem, and they want to do that even right now, in which that's not in the prophecy, but that's where you get the juncture which will bring about this a big war, man, between Amalek and Ishmael, and it will draw everybody in. So I have two news here. It says Russia claims Syria, because right now there is a bombing campaign which is going on. The state of Israel is bombing Syria like there is no tomorrow. And the Russian expert, they came out and they gave this claim saying Russia claims Syria air defense system intercepted 7 missiles, man, during this air strike. So over here, man, the Lord is checkmating Amalek, man. The Lord is checkmating Amalek. You see, and another news 41 minutes ago, it say war begin. Israel attack Syria for the 3rd time in a row. And they say Syria air defense missile. Let me open this. Syria air defense missile. Let me see.
Israel targets military.
I say Syria air defense missile react with force. So I mean, Amalek is being checkmated over here, man. And this will even bring even more contention, man. So, man, we are literally into said duo, man, but it haven't spread. It haven't reached to the peak because people think that audio C will start with a hot starter. No, audio C will start slowly and it will be a build-up. That's why we call it the algorithm of audio C. Different pressure point which will bring the peak of prophecy, man, or the height of creation. Say, war begin, Israel attack Syria for the third time in a row. Syria air defense react with force. See, so the Lord is checkmating Amalek, man, because Amalek is very proud, man. He thinks that his Iron Dome air defense missile is invisible, and I did a lesson in that, prophesied against that, man. See, prophesied against that, man. Let us listen a little bit.
Military positions near Homs, Syria's air defenses react with force. Israel stages an aerial
That is Ishmaelia is there, man. The deal have been sealed.
Strike against the military positions lying in the countryside of Syria's western city of Homs, prompting Syria to bring down most of the incoming missiles. The official Syrian Arab news agency, SANA, said the attack targeted the positions in the early hours of Thursday.
Checkmate, checkmate. Amalek have been checkmated. Through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yashai, man.
The Syrian defenses intercepted most of the missiles before they reached their desired targets, it added. Further details concerning the circumstances that surrounded the attack are yet to be made available by Syria's official sources. This is the third time in a row that Israel tries to strike targets within.
See? Sorry, man. This is a book of Joel. You see, 3, I started verse 9, say, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare all. Wake up the mighty man. Who was a mighty man, man? This is strong nation. Let all the men of war draw nigh. As I was telling you, the list of the flock and the Ishmaelites, they will draw everybody in. You see, let them come up, beat your plowshare into sword, your pruning hook into spear. Let the weak say, I am strong. Who is that, man? That is Ishmael, man. That is a checkmate to Esau. You see, assemble yourself and come all you heathen and gather yourself together round about hither, cause I might want to come down, O Lord. O Lord, let the heathen be awakened and come up to the valley of Yehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. So let me bring another 2 precepts I was explaining, man. The list of the flock. You see. So this is the book of Jeremiah 49:20 says, therefore hear the counsel of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yashai. So this is not a choice. This is a decree. The counsel of the king Yahweh Hashem Yashai that he have taken against Edom, and his purpose that he has purpose against the inhabitant of Timan, the white men of Timan. Surely the list of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. Who was the list of the flock? You Amalekite, man. And that goes hand in hand with second Ezra, as I was telling you. So these 2 households, Ishmaeli and the Amaleki, they will draw everybody in. Second Ezra 15, starting at verse 28, it says, behold an horrible vision, and the appearance thereof from the east. The peak of all your tree, man. Actually, Ezra's forefather saw the peak of all your tree. That's why he was afraid. Verse 29, where the nation of the dragon of Arabia, you see? So it will be Amalek and Ishmael, man. Shall come out with many chariot. The multitude of them shall be carried as a wind upon the earth. That's where when Ishmael left up to Amalek. See, and right now, man, the Lord is checkmating Amalek, man. That already which hears them may fear and tremble. As the Canaanian, that's what is going on, man. The Canaanian are helping the Syrian. And basically the Syrian, those are Ishmaelites, man. Legging laugh shall go forth as a wind blow the wood, and with great power shall they come and join battle with them, and shall waste a portion of the land of the Syrian. So, amen, which is this outstretched around. I hope you brothers were divided over here, man. Let me share with you a little story. Over here where I am, and the moon is very bright. The moon is like a sun, man. Even if you drop a needle, you can pick it. That's how bright the moon is. There is no chemistry chemistry over here. There is no pollution. The air is fresh. The moon is bright, man. And this is how the East is, man. The East over here, there's no air pollution, man. Where I live is East Africa. So the moon is at its peak. I think it is. I don't quite remember the lunar calendar, but this is the full moon. I think it is a full moon, or a day before the full moon, or a day after the full moon. So the moon is at its peak, man. You can drop a needle and you can pick it. That's how clear the cloud over here is, man. You can see the stars and everything. So, man, I say, shalom, and the stars are beautiful, man. That's another reason you want to be in the kingdom of heaven. I have watched the America, man. There is always cloudy, there is always chemistry. So, man, shalom. On to the next thing.